Alright, good evening everyone, Z here, and welcome back to Naraka Bladepoint. I know it's been a while, but there is a particular reason why I am coming back to this game. So, if we look up, there is a special collaboration going on that a lot of people are. So in turn, this is technically a Gundam collaboration. In a sense. Because the creator, or the design lead for the Gundam franchise, has decided to make an appearance in this game with one of their characters. Before we do, there we are. Ooh, it's been a hot day today.
That'll be my day tomorrow when I go to the public pool again.
Again? What, did you win today?
I went yesterday.
Oh.
2 times a week.
Ooh. Yeah, no thanks.
I have to go home and take a shower.
Yeah, no thanks.
Normally I go on Tuesdays. Normally I go on Tuesday and Thursday, but this week I'm going Monday and Wednesday.
Yeah, no thanks.
So I found out my internet bill is $139 now.
Ooh.
And it's barely worked.
Jesus. I'd be like, that ain't... And that's still Mediacom?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
What is it, the cost or your download speed or what?
The cost. My internet bill is $139 now. And it barely works. It's only going to continue going up. I just paid my electricity bill and my internet bill today. $139 for my internet bill and like $108 for my electricity. I'm like, oh, ouch! There goes my wallet. And I have to pay my rent on Thursday, but I get paid Friday also.
And you didn't really have a lot of hours into this week, this whole entire time. Right?
I have the normal hours I normally do.
Oh, where the heck?
Actually, I'm going in early on Friday, but that's not going to be this week's check. So Dustin, I was right. I did do absolutely nothing over the weekend. Played Borderlands 2 and got absolutely fucking nowhere. Oh man, I don't miss that any. Borderlands 2 is like...
At that point, you should play, like, literally anything else.
Borderlands 2 is the grindiest fucking game, and my RNG luck is, like, the worst, apparently. I'm farming for this blue class 1 for Salvador. I could farm for this shit for 5 hours and still manage not to get it.
Yeah, well, I've been watching Andor, and I think that's a better use of your time.
Oh, I'd have to buy it because I don't have Disney Plus. Disney Plus is not a good use of my money, though, so, you know, money.
Oh, well, I have the Steelbook.
I've almost bought it a couple times, but I'm spending too much money this week already on bills. I didn't even buy a movie this week at all. And no, Dustin, if you let me borrow it, I'm not going to buy it, so don't you think about it.
I don't really trust you with it anyway.
Steelbooks? Yeah, probably shouldn't. Isn't it like how the Mandalorian one is?
No, it's 3 discs.
Oh, God.
And I will warn you, like, there's 1 on the left and 2 on the right, and the 2 on the right are pretty much just like the Mandalorian, but the 1 on the left, that is one of the hardest discs I've had to take out of a Steelbook.
Oh my God, now I already don't want to buy it, thanks.
You're welcome.
Disney doesn't care if you break your discs. They'll just buy another one.
It's not that I think I'm gonna break it. It's like I gotta have like 2 or 3 fingers on the outside and my thumb in the middle to pry it out. And just like getting 2 fingers underneath it was a bit of a struggle.
Sheesh.
So that's why I watched the first 4 episodes like right away, because I was like, well, let's just get it over with so I don't have to take that disc out anytime soon. And
I just leave it at my PlayStation.
oh yeah, but
Well, yeah, you don't have digital games like I do.
yeah, that's exactly right. And then I've been watching 2 episodes a day. The first 2 episodes are on the slower side, and I was like, this isn't really grabbing me yet. But it's like all set up for episode 3 when it goes balls to the wall. And then it does it again with episodes 4, 5, and then 6 is like the best episode so far.
I heard supposed to get a season 2. I heard supposed to get a season 2.
Yeah, which should be next year.
Is it bad I don't even want to talk about Star Wars?
This is pretty interesting as far as Star Wars. It's closer to like Rogue One.
Yeah, I know.
It's a much different feeling than Mandalorian.
I don't even care. Disney is just... I don't even want to talk about Star Wars at all. It just feels icky.
Well, it's pretty good. It's really well written. It's hard to believe it's in the same... even anywhere close to the same leadership as a lot of the other Star Wars projects.
The person who made the new show, Leslie, is making stupid comments on Twitter. Someone needs to ban that woman from Twitter.
Yeah, I rather not talk about the Acolyte. Anyways, that show's gonna probably...
People say she said people hate her show because there's gay characters. That's why people hate her show.
I think there's a gay character in Andor, but it's been extremely subtle. There was just like a little like touching of the hands. That's it. Like, I'm not even certain if they are gay or not.
Why is his chest all the time a fucking mimic? Yeah, I can't get the class one I want from a mimic, and I'm doing 3 chests, and this one chest, like 99.9% of the time, is a fucking mimic.
But in particular, you see the Empire from a different light, because with like the original trilogy, you're pretty much seeing the Empire from just like a military perspective. But with this show, you're seeing it more from like public security or bureaucratic paperwork, corporations, or like how they prison people, or like how they affect people's daily lives. You know, because at this point, there is no actual rebellion. It's just people.
Dustin, I can't talk about something I haven't watched.
I'm just giving you an idea of it. Just shut up and listen.
It's like...
Dustin, nobody else goes and talks about shows they've watched that you haven't watched, but you.
Not when you're around at times, you're not.
You don't even hardly watch TV. And don't you try to sell me on Hannibal, like, a lot?
I mean, it's literally Silence of the Lambs. You've seen that. I'm not fucking talking about stuff that you haven't seen.
But you're still trying to tell me stuff about it.
He's like, point taken. Oh, boy.
The only point I was trying to make is why this particular Star Wars show is more special than other projects, okay? God, can we have a fucking conversation?
I'm not the one who started the argument. So.
I don't want to hear a bunch of details about a show I want to watch.
That's literally no spoilers.
You literally said 3 is a big episode and 2 are slower episodes and they're built up. That's an absolute spoiler right there.
Oh, fuck off.
Just because it's not a spoiler to you doesn't mean it's not a spoiler for me.
Yeah, because we want to talk more about your Borderlands, huh?
Nope, I do not.
Great.
No, it's more like Fallout.
What do you got, Caleb?
I am... Actually, I just saw something from DC earlier this afternoon. I was kind of surprised with. A Batman show that's not on Max. Weirdly enough. I think, did you see it, Dustin? Not too long ago?
No.
And this is from, I've heard from one of my YouTube friends that I know. He said this is set in the Great Depression. So, not a lot of high tech, and very noir based, and mature. Weirdly enough. And I think it's animated too, if I'm not mistaken.
So is he going to be a billionaire while everyone else is broke?
I don't think so. Good. Well, I'm not sure how... He said that he didn't even get involved with the war at all, though, too. So I'm wondering how they're going to explain that part, too. So, it's going to be an interesting case, because they also showed that Harley Quinn's going to be very psycho. As in,
a cartoon or a live action show?
It's cartoon. As far as I'm aware. And then there was also another thing from DC, and this kind of surprised me a little bit. You know that the Green Lantern series that's supposed to happening on Netflix or on Max? That's officially a go. They've posted their first concept art on Twitter. And it is definitely Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. But this kind of surprised me with Jon Stewart. He's not a Green Lantern in this show. He's a Yellow Lantern. he's normally depicted as green. A lot of people are surprised by that. Because yellow symbolizes fear, while green is willpower in the DC universe. For what I understand, or I know of it from the Lantern War. Oh my word! What is going on with? I could not get into a match.
Yeah, there's definitely not much Green Lantern content because I still barely know anything about it.
It's gonna be. I'm wondering how it's gonna work, cause like I think this is also the second live adaptation of Hal Jordan, and this would be the first time that we'll see Jon Stewart, if I'm not mistaken correctly. So this is it's gonna be a very interesting concept of, and I have hit and miss with the writer because it's Tom King, and he's kind of controversial with his stories at times.
Oh, that reminds me, broken up with his girlfriend from the first two films.
Wasn't he about to break up with her in Deadpool 2?
No,
No, she died in Deadpool 2.
No, I don't think she died.
She.
Yeah, because that's why he killed himself at the beginning of the movie.
No. Yeah, she's dead, but she's kind of back with Cable's technology.
Oh, that's probably what happened. He saved her with time travel.
Oh yeah, because at the end he goes through time travel.
He does a lot of shit, and especially like, it's spoiler alert, shoots X-Men Origins Deadpool and himself, Ryan Reynolds himself, for reading the Green Lantern script.
Doesn't he also kill baby Hitler?
I don't remember that part.
That might have been one of the deleted scenes.
Yeah, it's a deleted scene because I don't remember that in the main movie. That's probably why.
It's on the Blu-ray.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Or 4K, whatever.
I don't have the 4K to either. Actually, I don't even own the first Deadpool because I sold my Steelbook and I never rebought it. Some of those Fox movies, you need to get the probably more of the 4K because they're not remaking those old ones before Disney, and some of them are starting to go out of print.
Am I seriously not getting into a match, or do I need to have
Apparently, Star Wars Phantom Menace is always out of print because I can never fucking buy it on 4K.
It's definitely not out of print.
Amazon never has any fucking stock. Also, my Macari is still not working.
Let's see if turning it off.
And it has no update. So, I guess I'm not buying anything on there anymore. Oh, I found a version of Phantom Menace on eBay for $20, but it's in a different region.
I don't know why that movie's either out of stock or just like $40.
I don't even want to spend $40 on Revenge of the Sith, let alone Phantom Menace.
Oh, good lord. I might have to do some.
I don't have Revenge of the Sith either. They're just not stocking them, like, at all.
I have Revenge of the Sith. I was just saying I don't want to spend $40. I wouldn't want to spend $40 on it. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on 4K. And Mandalorian 1 and 2, obviously.
Hold on, folks. Gotta change games.